In United States, there is a young woman named Michelle. At first glance, many people notice that she looks different. Her face is smaller than most people's. Her voice sounds unique. She lives with a rare genetic condition that affects nearly every part of her body. But if you ask Michelle what makes her special, she won't talk about her diagnosis. She'll probably joke, laugh, and tell you how amazing she looks that day, because Michelle has something many people spend their whole lives trying to find. She loves herself exactly as she is. Michelle was born with a rare syndrome so uncommon that most people have never heard of it. She has 26 of the 28 known characteristics associated with the disorder. Most people only need 7 to be diagnosed. Her condition affects her facial structure, vision, airway, and many basic daily functions. She has a tracheostomy tube to help her breathe, a small tube in her neck that must be suctioned regularly so she can clear mucus and breathe safely. For Michelle, this has always been normal. For her family, it became a way of life. Her mother says raising Michelle has been both the most rewarding and the most exhausting experience of her life, because every day carries uncertainty, medical, equipment, insurance battles, unexpected emergencies, and the constant fear of something going wrong. But through all of it, Michelle has remained the strongest person in the family. Her older sister says she has always looked up to Michelle, not because of what she has survived, but because of who she became: confident, funny, strong-willed, and completely unapologetic. Her sister remembers one moment that changed the way she saw Michelle forever. One day, Michelle was alone in her room, standing in front of a mirror. She didn't know anyone was watching. She looked at herself and smiled, then quietly said, "I look so good today." Her sister says that moment stayed with her, because so many people spend their lives criticizing themselves, but Michelle never did. She saw beauty in herself without needing anyone else's approval. That confidence shaped everyone around her. At just 12 years old, Michelle's sister asked their mother to teach her how to suction Michelle's trach. She wanted to help care for her. It became second nature. Years later, she became a nurse. She says growing up with Michelle changed the entire direction of her life. The sisters are incredibly close. They text constantly, send selfies, laugh at inside jokes, and talk every day. Michelle says the happiest thing in her world is her family and her dog. She proudly calls herself a dog mom. She plays with her dog, talks to her, and says the best part of being a dog mom is taking care of someone who takes care of her back. Despite the medical challenges, Michelle's family tries to focus on the present, not the future. Her mother says worrying about the future is always there, but Michelle has taught them not to live there. Instead, to enjoy each day exactly as it comes. Michelle says when strangers meet her, she hopes they look beyond her appearance. She wants them to see her heart, because beneath everything they notice first, there is a woman who is funny, smart, sensitive, and deeply loving. Her family says Michelle has the biggest heart of anyone they know. She brings joy into every room, makes people laugh when they are sad, and somehow reminds everyone around her that confidence is not about looking perfect. It is about accepting yourself fully. Michelle knows people stare. She knows some people feel uncomfortable, but she doesn't let that define her. She says she wants people to say hi, to come close, to speak to her directly, not to fear the differences they see. Because to Michelle, life is not about hiding. It is about connection. Her mother says after 22 years of hospital visits, medical paperwork, and countless obstacles, one lesson stands out. Michelle is not fragile. She is fierce. She has endured more than most people ever will, yet still wakes up laughing, still makes jokes, still believes the world is good. And when asked if her family can truly enjoy today without worrying about tomorrow, Michelle answers first, yes, because the future may always be uncertain, but joy is available right now, and for Michelle, that is enough.